This is no ordinary house. This is the Winchester Mystery House, a labyrinth of over 160 rooms, staircases that lead nowhere, doors that open into walls. It's a place of whispered secrets, architectural anomalies, and a story as strange and compelling as the house itself. Our story begins with Sarah Pardee Winchester, a woman born into privilege and then thrust into a world of unimaginable wealth and, ultimately, profound grief. In 1862, she married William Wirt Winchester, the heir to the Winchester Repeating Arms Company, a name synonymous with firearms and, tragically, death. The Winchester repeating rifle became a symbol of the American West, a tool of both progress and destruction. But for Sarah, it would become a symbol of something far more sinister. Sarah's life was marked by tragedy. In 1866, she gave birth to a daughter, Annie, who died in infancy. This devastating loss was just the beginning. In 1881, her husband, William, died suddenly, leaving Sarah a widow with an immense fortune and a profound sense of guilt. Consumed by grief and struggling to understand her losses, Sarah sought solace in spiritualism, a popular practice at the time. It was during a seance that she was allegedly contacted by a spiritualist who delivered a chilling message. The spiritualist claimed that Sarah and her family were being haunted by the spirits of those killed by Winchester rifles. Every bullet fired, every life taken, had created a vengeful army of ghosts seeking retribution. And Sarah, as the inheritor of the Winchester fortune, was the target of their wrath. The spiritualist's advice was both unsettling and specific. Sarah was told to leave her home in the east and travel west. She was to build a house, a grand and elaborate house, for herself and the restless spirits. And, crucially, she was to never stop building. Only by continuous construction could she appease the ghosts and prolong her own life. In 1886, Sarah Winchester purchased an 8-room farmhouse in San Jose, California, and began what would become a 38-year odyssey of continuous construction. Guided by the instructions of the spiritualist and perhaps her own growing paranoia, Sarah oversaw the transformation of the simple farmhouse into a sprawling, labyrinthine mansion. The house became a testament to Sarah's relentless efforts to appease the spirits. Rooms were added, then added to again, creating a confusing maze of hallways, bedrooms, and secret passages. Staircases ascended to ceilings, only to end abruptly. Doors opened into walls, serving no practical purpose. Windows overlooked other rooms, offering no view of the outside world. Some believe that Sarah designed these architectural oddities intentionally, creating a disorienting environment to confuse the vengeful spirits and keep them from finding her. Others suggest that the haphazard construction was simply the result of continuous, unplanned building, driven by Sarah's fear of stopping. The house is filled with strange details. The number 13 appears throughout the house, from the number of steps on some staircases to the patterns in the stained glass windows. Some rooms were sealed off entirely, their purpose forever lost to time. Sarah Winchester's obsession with building consumed her life. Carpenters worked around the clock, adding rooms, hallways, and extensions. The sound of hammers and saws was a constant presence at the Winchester estate. Was Sarah Winchester truly haunted by vengeful spirits? Or was she a grieving widow, driven by guilt and fear, who found solace in the endless act of building? The answer remains a mystery, as elusive as the house itself. Sarah Winchester died in 1922, bringing an end to the continuous construction. The Winchester Mystery House remains, a bizarre and fascinating monument to a life lived in the shadow of tragedy and the whispers of the unknown. It stands as a testament to the power of grief, the allure of the supernatural, and the enduring mystery of the woman who built it.